Can I explain the difference between passive ETFs and active ETFs in under a minute and a half? Passive ETFs typically track an index, and their only goal is to track that index as closely as possible, while also keeping investment fees as low as possible. Indexes can range from the Australian stock market, the ASX 200 index, or the US markets like the Nasdaq index or the S&P 500 index. And then indexes can be even more specific and cover areas like video games and esports, or cybersecurity, or a global gold miners index. There are indexes on just about everything that moves in investment markets these days. On the other hand, active ETFs are more like a traditional managed fund, where you have professional fund managers picking stocks to try and beat the indexes we just mentioned. Active managers will also charge a higher investment fee than passive ETFs. And what is my take on the active versus passive debate? Well, S&P Research publishes an annual SPIVA scorecard on this very issue. The data shows that most active managers investing in the biggest stocks and markets cannot beat the indexes over the long term. However, active managers have had more success beating the indexes when it comes to smaller and emerging stocks. So in general, use a passive ETF for your big market exposures like US market indexes or the Aussie market index, and consider a good active ETF to get access to smaller companies both here and overseas.